Next thing I'm going to show you is how to make a coil pot. These two are examples of coil pots. This one does not have glaze on it, this one does. These are made by students that left them behind. Coils are long snake-like pieces of clay that you use in construction. You can make all kinds of coil choices. The designs are up to you. You could even take the coil and, cursive write your name in your pot if you want to. So the first thing you want to do after you've decided the design for your coil pot and you've okayed it with me, you're going to take your piece of clay. You don't need that much clay. You're just making a coil pot. You're going to take your piece of clay and you're going to roll your piece of clay. As you roll the piece of clay, you want to go from your fingertips to the end of your hand as you're rolling it so that the coil turns over many, many times so that it becomes round, and you're using the same amount of pressure as you are going along the coil pot, or along the coil, to create the thickness of the coil that you want. This is a pretty decent thickness of the coil. If you make it thinner than this, you're going to have to be a fast coiler or a fast maker of coils because it's going to take you a long time to make your pot. If you make it much bigger than this, then that's going to be too easy. I'm going to tell you no and you'll have to start over. So, first thing we're going to do is get this wet and slide the water back and forth like this so that it makes a slip out of the clay, and it makes it wet and kind of a lighter color than the other side of the clay. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to start rolling up the clay on that slip so that it becomes a coil like this. You're going to smooth this piece of clay on here. Now this is not big enough to be your base. Each of your bases, as you can see on this one here and on the inside of this one here, there are coils down in there. And so the entire pot has to be made out of a coil. You cannot use slabs or pinch pots in any way. Next, I'm going to make this bigger, I need to make another coil. So I'm going to set that off to the side so it's out of the way as I roll out my coil. Making it the same thickness, sliding the water back and forth again. And I'm going to, using pressure, attach that to this coil here. Okay, and I will keep making that larger until I get the correct size coil pot. When I'm all finished with my base, I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to smear the back of it like this, going from the outside to the inside so that I smear the coils together to help them attach better. Like that. Then I'll flip it back over and I'll add some more coils to it.